Alright, welcome back to another episode in the world of Age of History. Today, Raider Night is back, last video of 2022, most likely, and I'm not really sure what I want to play as today. Obviously, lots of different countries we could play as. It's been a little bit since I've played Age of History. I'm not sure what I want to play as, to be completely honest with you guys. I might play as Australia, though. We've never played as Australia. That would make sense. We're going to play as Australia. So, the last video of the year. We finally arrived, boys. Playing as Australia. Who would have guessed? Look at us, guys. Who would have guessed? So, obviously, we got to tax them. We got to get some research for our country. Because we probably start out with a really bad tech level. Oh, it's not horrible. But it could be better. It could be better. So, we're going to get that tech level up just a little bit here. Get max research, that'd be cool. Something like this, and that should be good for right now. 57, does that make us the top? It does not. I want to be the top tech level, so let's get the top tech level really quick, and I'll call it good. I'll call it good if we get the top tech level. Something like this for right now. We're top tech level. That should be fine for right now. Obviously, lots of our fucking places are destroyed. There's no saving it. Unless we fix the development, maybe. Maybe that could save our country. I don't know. That might be what we have to do, because our development is really bad. So, what if we just develop these provinces? I just want Australia to be the strongest Australia we can turn it into. So whatever we have to do to make Australia powerful is what we're doing. So we fixed our country a little bit here. Obviously, I want to improve all of our major coastal cities as well. Let's use our money for good use and improve these places a little bit better. So now we have a pretty decent little country going on now. The economy is obviously going to start improving pretty drastically, I would say. We probably want to start taking over some countries though. Obviously, lots of economic value out here. With these islands we could take over, or we could take over Papua New Guinea. Would be a pretty easy one to take, I would assume. We could probably also work with an alliance of one of these countries. I think New Zealand would be a really good alliance, or the Philippines, and then we can combine with those countries, and that'd give us a lot of power early game, so we probably want to do that. Could obviously offer an alliance with New Zealand, and we could probably even form a federation with them at some point if we continue working on relations with them. I really want to be allies with the Philippines as well. I feel like they'd be a pretty good ally for us. Or maybe Japan or something, I don't know. Alright, so we've turned Sydney into one of the largest cities now in the world. And obviously, Australia, we are not very powerful, but we have definitely improved the country a little bit here, so that's good. So let's look at our economy. It looks like it is a little bit better. Obviously, it's not perfect, but at least we've saved some of our cities from complete destruction. I just want to make sure that we can save as many provinces as we can early game, because I know that Australia starts out with a lot of really bad provinces, and I don't want these provinces to be economically valueless forever, so I'm trying to fix them as quickly as possible. I'm trying to pretty much just stand tall this game of Age of History. I don't really want to do a whole lot of stuff, so I'm just trying to build the strongest Australia we can by standing tall for the most part. We could probably form a federation with New Zealand though, and that would be what we probably want to work on. Okay, so now we've been invaded by Indonesia, who is the second largest powerful country, with about double of everything we have, so probably not the greatest way to go out at the moment. I'm going to send an invasion force, though, across the strait, which did not work out for us. So obviously, we got to think about what cities we can sacrifice here with population, and we can build up a decent little military here. Probably down here near Melbourne. I don't want to destroy Melbourne though. We can destroy this city. We can destroy a lot of these cities actually, but some of these cities I want to make sure we do not lose. So I'm trying to, be smart with the ones I do destroy. Alright, so now we have a bit of a fighting force now of 27,000 troops. This should be enough to take over this island. So now we probably have enough where we could actually demand some land from them. We're going to demand these provinces and probably end the war with them for a little bit of this land right here. I'm building up the population again because we just don't have a big population in this country, so I'm going to build the population up. We're going to end the war for these two provinces right here and probably call it good against Indonesia. So the Indonesia war is over. We're now at 1 million people in our country, which is decent. We're already on about turn 500. It looks like Indonesia has declared another war against us. So obviously, this being the second war against Indonesia, we have more of a population now. But it's still really not that good. But you know, obviously, just not doing very well. We need an annexation of one of these countries to really bolster us at the moment. So I'm going to form a federation with New Zealand, which is going to fail, which is not also not very good. Another good country to form a federation with would be one of these other countries, but I don't know. And now we're being invaded. Obviously, Sydney being one of our greatest cities, so losing that is quite the blow to our country. Alright, we have 24,000 troops. Again, this is going to be a decent little attack. We're going to attack this part of the country, and we're going to take this over for our people. So we're going to build another defense of that part of our country. But obviously, you know, this 20,000 stack is going to be used hopefully for good use. And we're going to hopefully take over all of this land right here for our country. We're also going to retake Sydney this turn, which will be pretty strategically important, I would say. And this section of Indonesia has now been seized out by our kingdom. So Australia, we can move in and annex all of this for our country against the Indonesians, who have once again failed to defeat us in a conflict. So I'm also going to improve these provinces, and hopefully we'll have a little bit stronger of a country here as I try to improve the tech level as well now. Because our tech level has been falling behind. We were losing the race for a little bit. So I'm catching back up a little bit here. Can we form a federation with you? No, we cannot. Who can we form a federation with? China would be good. The Philippines would have been good, but not anymore. Nobody really wants to be friends with us, and that's disappointing. What about Madagascar? We might be able to get Madagascar on our side. Alright, now I'm going to work on the economy, get that economy for Australia up a little bit nicer. We're starting to fall down in economy a little bit here. We might actually be able to ally with Indonesia. That could be funny. So a huge gain has been made. We've just annexed New Zealand into our country. That's exactly what we wanted. So Australia is booming now. Australia, very powerful indeed. We're going to change our color to kind of like a nicer blue, if we can. I don't know. Maybe something like this. I kind of like this color for Australia. Something, maybe something kind of like this, I guess. Something like this. But yeah, Australia is very powerful now. We've really improved our country and made it more of a fighting force, to be honest. We are still pretty vulnerable to attack, though, because our population is not great. Alright, so Australia is doing much better now on a lot of different fronts. We've really revolutionized our country. We're the top economy by a decent amount. Population, we're kind of behind it, though, so still got to get caught up in population. We're probably a little bit behind in the tech race as well now, so I'm going to improve our tech level. Really get this tech going to where I think we can probably be a world power. Really, I've been somewhat peaceful this game. I'm not really doing a whole lot of aggressive things, so it is kind of a peaceful, relaxing game of Age of History. Not really a whole lot of evil doing at this game. It appears China is our largest threat in all aspects, to be honest. China has one of the largest economies and the largest militaries. Actually, a big country we should probably take out is probably Taiwan. Taiwan has an insane economy on this island. It would be very easy for us to probably take them out. Obviously, Taiwan, very powerful country. They're not going to see this coming, and they're going to get fucked. So we just killed 30,000 of their troops. The boys are rolling in. We're going to attack the south of the island and probably win fairly simply here. Let them attack us. They're going to lose a lot of their shit. And then after that, they're basically done, I would say. We're going to advance on them. They're going to win a battle here. But we're gonna take that back and storm further forward. They are putting up a good fight, though. I will say Taiwan is putting up a good fight. We might need reinforcements. What is this? Who has attacked us? The Cook Islands? Nobody gives a fuck about them. This is the fighting force that saved Taiwan. What the fuck? They keep on sending so many fucking backup troops. Alright, this is it for Taiwan, though. They're not gonna win. We have the army. They're gonna win! They're crushing us! God damn! They have too fucking many people. How is Taiwan crushing us on all fucking fronts? Alright, what if we end the war? Taiwan wins. We surrender. God damn, that war was ugly, bro. Taiwan fucked us. You know what? It doesn't even matter. We took all the we took all the economically valuable provinces. What does it even matter? That's funny. All right. Well, we won the war against Taiwan, barely, but at least we have secured that China will not get the island. All right. We're about at 6 million people. China is at 8 million people, so China has also increased in power quite a bit here. So again, we are in a cold war with China. We're trying to surpass them in population. Let's see if we can actually form a federation with the Russians. Looks like China is losing again, though. That's a good sign. Good sign. We might be able to pass China. Once we pass China, we're probably going to end the video. I mainly just wanted to stand tall as Australia for the final video of the year. This is not a super serious video, but we're going to pass the Chinese in population and become the most populated country on the map, the highest tech level, and the highest economy on the map. And just like that, we have surpassed the Chinese as the largest country in the world. And China is collapsing. Like, I know there was a meme thumbnails on YouTube saying the Chinese economy is collapsing. But just look at this, guys. They are literally collapsing at the moment. They are literally collapsing, and now we're being invaded. But that's probably where we're gonna end the video. Top economy, top tech level, top population. Overall, a pretty fun little video to close the year out. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.